Hey guys, sorry about my voice. It's gone at the moment. I'm just getting over being sick, got a head cold and stuff. I figured I'd finally do this video on this Loc-On Windwalker and all the little modifications I've done to the stand. I just have it propped up on this, hooked up to this chair right now, where I can kind of show you guys what's going on with it. But I guess for starters, I'll start off with the simple things. Obviously, you can see the paint job. I just rattle can this thing with various colors, stencils, and stuff like that. Right here, I got a Lone Wolf Custom Gear Extended Sidekick. I usually run this thing about at that angle. If I'm using it, I have a bow holder or a screw-in bow hanger that I'll use as well in my pack. But I usually run it about that angle off the front there. Keeps my longbow at the ready right in front of me. And then when I'm done with it, folds in pretty nicely. You might notice these gear ties wrapped around my cables. That's for, I also have these cables taped as well. Dampens any sound or anything like that. But these night-eye gear ties are great for if you're in a kind of a bare situation up in a tree. You can grab some foliage and basically wrap the foliage on your cables to give you a little bit of a hide. I actually did that yesterday when I killed my doe, but I wasn't using these. I had my extended sidekick here folded, and I had folded a branch up in front of me and shoved it in here in this wedge point and had it in front of me. Those does were right underneath me, and I was about maybe 10 feet off the ground tops. So it works great. But just another thing that I learned off, I don't remember where I saw it, but it's a nice little handy thing. I got there. These are the 18-inch gear ties. They come in a 2-pack from Lowe's or Home Depot. So moving on, the strap here. This is a Novix hook style strap. I replaced this from the factory one. It's way better. It's a cam buckle style, easy to cinch up, set the stand, fold the platform, and jump right in it. It's good to go. That just sandwiches in the bracket just like the old one. I keep an eye on the sharp edges, but this is double woven right here, so nothing, no wear and tear so far on that. And this, I've been using this since last deer season. Same with this side. Just keep an eye on it, be mindful. I've cobra weaved the entire front of the platform in orange reflected paracord. When I got deer working in, this is a pretty small stand, but when I have deer working in, I'm constantly getting ready, and I like having this feature. I can feel this under my boots, and I don't have to look down or nothing. I can just stay focused on the deer coming, and I can feel the front of my platform. This is really good when you got a deer coming from behind you and you're facing this way in the stand and you're stepping back to clear that tree. I'll put the heel of my boots right up on this paracord. I can feel it, and I know that not to go any further. So works great for that. Lastly, I just have a pouch here. This is a Molly pouch. It's like an admin pouch. I don't have anything in it. I just keep it there for whatever I feel like putting in there. It doesn't weigh anything. Packs out of the way. You can see when I'm sitting down. It's under the seat. Fold the seat up. It's flush with the stand. So that's a nice little add-on you can put. Like I said, these stands are very customizable, very relevant still in my opinion, even though it's a very old design. I've probably said it 1,000 times to people, but Mark at Treehopper LLC is remaking these. This is not an original. This is a new production Windwalker. Awesome stand, super light. I've obviously added a bunch of stuff to it, but I think the Bear stand, they're like 6.5, 7 pounds. Very small, compact. I freaking love this thing. The only thing it's missing is level capabilities, and I've just not found I really needed it that much. I mean, sometimes, yeah, you're gonna run into it, but before I forget, the last modification I've done to this stand, and it's the most important in my opinion. Let me get it off the chair here and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. And then, let's see here. Again, I apologize for my voice. It's really sucky, but these V-brackets on the back of the stand, they come very smooth. What I've done is I've drilled 4 bolts in here and this grips the tree like rock solid. It helps a lot with the no side-to-side movement. This is the most important modification I've done in my opinion. It's for safety. I basically will set this stand and it's already pretty damn solid. I'll step in and I'll just barely toe cam it, put my knee on the seat, take my foot, lift the platform a little. You'll feel it drop about an inch or so, and then you reset that platform, and these things, you can't even see them sometimes. They're buried in the tree so far. So do this if you get this stand. This is a super easy, just drill 4 holes, get you some bolts from the hardware store. I used lock nuts with washers. They ain't coming off. They've not even tried to loosen up. So these are great. I'm gonna get this stand folded up and packed up. I got these guys I just recently added. I'll show you what they're for here in a minute. All right, so when you get this stand from the factory, or from Mark, I guess, this seat, this bar right here is quite a bit longer. What I did was I took the seat apart. I took this bar and I cut off about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of each side. You can see it's kind of hidden up in there. The reason I did that is for this reason right here. I carry a small molly bag on this stand with me. This carries everything I need to film, sit all day long. It fits my snacks, my kill kits in this camo pouch on the front, water, everything. Great little pack. By the way, these are like 17 bucks off Amazon, or like 27 bucks or something. Anyways, back to the seat. I'll fold this seat back. Now, see, now it allows this bar to clear that post that I cut. So now this thing folds into a shelf. This seat will fold into a shelf for you. Now, it'll stay on its own for the most part. And what that allows me to do is to set my bag right there, nestle it on there. And I'll show you guys that in a little bit here. But what I did was I added these brackets. I just cut them. And when I have this thing folded into a shelf, I'll pull the seat out just a slight bit, and these guys will rotate downwards. I got one on each end. And then I'll nestle that right in my platform, right in the platform holes, just like that. Now, what that does, hold on, let me get it set up here. So now that you can't really push that shelf back in, it just braces the shelf. Doesn't add hardly any weight. These are very small brackets. I've wrapped them and painted them as best I could, but and that works really, really good to keep this seat as in the shelf position. Like I said, works great to set a pack on or whatever you might need. Let me get a little closer here. So, touching onto sticks and stuff. Now I pack this thing up. I don't like heights. I use 2 17-inch Lone Wolf custom gear compacts. I got cabelators on both sticks. I keep the straps in my safety harness, which is going to be a part of this video. I'm not going to do a tree stand video and not go over my safety harness. It should be a package. If you're not wearing one, you're a freaking idiot. So, anyways, Lone Wolf custom gear compacts. You can see they got holes all through the stand, and what I have found is on the stand here, these bolts are all part of how the stand will grip to the tree, like the body of the stand. So you can, I'll take my sticks, and like I can do this a lot faster in the field. This is not, I'm just going slow for you guys. But I nestle the sticks as best as I can on those bolts, and it keeps them there good enough. So again, I run 2. So it keeps them there good enough for me at least. And I get my sticks nestled on the stand here, just like so. Usually I can get them about flush with the top post here. Just kind of adjust them a little. There's a certain spot and a certain screw hole that they go into every time. So those are there. They're just kind of sitting there now. So then I take my my tree stand strap. Like I said, this is the Novix hook style strap. I've got the buckle taped, this taped with hockey tape. So then I'll just run this around the stand and then behind my backpack straps, because you don't want that to obviously cinch your backpack straps to the stand. So you run that around real easy like. And guys, this is a super simple setup, man. I do this in the dark all the time, setting up and packing up. It don't take long. Hook it to itself, and then I cinch these guys down pretty darn tight. Run your excess around the stand. Excess can just go wherever you want. You can tie a knot. I normally will just do that, and it holds it just fine. Now this is a unit. It ain't going anywhere. So again, now the stand is a unit. I got my seat shelves out. My sticks are mounted. I normally put these down just because I don't want them sticking up over my head when I'm walking through brush and stuff. I'm sorry guys, I probably should have waited to do this till I got my voice back, but I promised a few guys I would do this like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, so my fault for being late. But yeah, so this is a unit now, and you can hunt like this if you don't have a bag. This thing is crazy light right now. It's not a lot of weight. The profile's small. There's literally nothing sticking out. It's smaller than the profile of my body. I got some Lone Wolf Custom Gear standard straps. Disclaimer, these suck. They're terrible. I plan on getting the TX5 tree stand system, because these Windwalkers have a recessed platform right in here. That's recessed, so this edge is sticking into your back and shoulders sometimes. It works for me. It's okay. Like I've hiked in plenty long ways with this stand, and it's not really an issue, but a little extra comfort is not gonna, nobody's gonna complain about that. But yeah, I mean, I can put this stand on real quick and y'all can see this thing is nothing. It's great. So go ahead and add my bag now. I'll show you guys what I got rigged up there. Again, like I said, I use this Molly bag here. I keep a book in there. Got my screw and bow hanger I was talking about, and some pruners. Keep those in the back. So also I got these. This is new. I was using some Night Eyes gear ties, but they started breaking on me. So I had these little bungee balls laying around. Girth hitched them to these D-rings that come on the pack. And I like it way better than the gear ties. It's faster. So I run those under the bar on both sides, under the seat bar. And these are gonna go, I'm shooting for them to go right through my stick brackets. Right there. These are all reference points. I just keep it in my head. I do this the same time, or the same way every time I'm hunting with this stand. Like I said, very fast and efficient. And then I got an S-beaner here. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but yeah, you guys will be able to. Right in here, there's a lip. There's a lip, and I have hockey tape on there. This S-beaner is gonna go right there. So now I've clipped this, the stand's pretty secure as is, but this can flop around. So that's where these loop balls come from. They come in handy. What I started doing was I would take a Night Eyes gear tie, run it through my platform hole right here, and then back around to itself. Well, I kept snapping them in half. So these are so much better. Run this all the way up here through the cable guide and right back to itself. And that's as secure as it can get. Repeat on both sides. Through your cable guides, back through itself. Works great, man. So now this is a complete unit. I mean, so this has been my rig for the entire season. Again, I've taken a couple deer using this whole system here since I started filming. I guess if you all want, I can get into that real quick just while I'm filming. I don't want to make this video too terribly long, but this is where I keep my kill kit at. I just used my kill kit yesterday, so my knife's inside drying. I got a waterproof, leak-proof Kuyu bag. You know, you get blood and crap on your knives, but I got an Outdoor Edge razor light in here. Oh, my knife, I must have cleaned it back up. So, Outdoor Edge razor light. And then I keep a mini handy bone saw. I use this because to get the butt parts out of the deer, I actually cut a gateway in the pelvis. I cut the pelvic bone out, and it takes an extra 2 minutes, but man, it gets everything lifts right out. So that's just my little process of doing that. Anyways, so got your main clip there, kill kit, rubber gloves, this bottom pocket. Always have this since I use my phone to film. A charger, cable, solar power bank. I got this off Amazon. It's cheap. It works okay, but it's not the best. Go with like Dark Energy or somebody like that. I'll usually up in my stand will place this right here, just like so, and it'll be getting sun, and then I can run my cord off this while my pack's hanging off my camera arm. And this is a long cable, so it runs right to my phone. I can normally get a whole nother charge by slapping my phone in airplane mode and working it that way. So there's that. And this pocket is normally where my snacks go. And now I got a bag of Sour Patch Kids. I don't like to hit the woods without these things. But this is normally where all my snacks will go. And in here, I have a pull-up rope for the bag. I use a separate pull-up rope for my bow and for my bag. It just works better for me. It doesn't take any extra time. But it's hard for me wielding a 64-inch longbow here while freaking trying to get my bag and camera arm set up. So I'll pull my bag up first, set my camera arm up, hang my bag, and then when I'm ready to hunt, pull the bow up, knock an arrow, put it on my hanger or on my extended sidekick, whatever I'm using that day, and I'm ready to hunt. So I like to stay organized and as efficient as possible. Inside here, the main compartment, I carry my licenses, everything in here. West Virginia, we have to carry a physical copy of the license. Virginia, you do not. That's all on a phone app. Zip ties, field tags for West Virginia. You have to physically field tag it. I got some chewing gum and some Sharpies in here as well. So I keep all that right here in this handy little pouch. Let me zip this all the way down. It goes a ways. I got a big Velcro pocket right in here. I don't have anything in there at the moment. Inside is my camera arm and my fluid head. I keep this all wrapped up as one unit. It's easy to mount this to the tree. I use a gear tie to keep this all tidy together. And then when this arm is extended out, I'll keep the gear tie just wrapped around the body here. I was bow hunting during muzzleloader. It's over in Virginia. It's actually muzzleloader season. I can't use a muzzleloader on the property I hunt, but the guy on the neighboring property can. So what I did was I took my orange beanie and gear tied it to the arm of my camera arm. So visible in the tree and was safe, legal, etc. So camera arm goes in the main compartment. I got a dump pouch back here, or a pouch back here. Dude wipes, lifesaver, and this is a rain fly from another pack, but it fits this pack perfect. So I keep this rain fly in a Ziploc bag in case I'm out there and the pouring rain starts happening, or I could like finagle this over my camera or something like of that nature. So yeah, and then if I'm doing an all-day sit, I'll put extra drinks in here, and instead of my camera arm going in here, I will just I'll put like 2 Mountain Dews or something down in there. And then what I'll do with this camera arm is just mount this right to the front of the bag, like so. And then this guy comes down and we'll buckle into this bottom one. And it's kind of a pain, but you got to reach under here, and there's a D tab for this. You can cinch it down. So yeah, that's how I like to do things. Sorry, I got you guys propped up on my workbench right now. Kids are inside eating lunch, so I figured I'd do this real quick. But that's my rig. Oh, I also added this water bottle holder. It's super simple, stupid light. It's adjustable here with this Velcro strap, and then it's just a bungee tie to keep your lid on. I usually would double it around, and then keeps it nice and tight. So I've gone through 1,000 different setups here. I've settled on this one. These stands are like $200 shipped. You just can't beat that for the simplicity, the functionality, and I'm a guy who likes to do a lot of DIY and modifications to stuff. I'm always messing with stuff. So I've enjoyed this stand. I've actually run out of things to do to it. So I hope this helps. Sorry I was late doing this, and I apologize for my voice again. But I hope this helps you guys. If you're thinking about getting one of these Windwalkers, email Mark at Treehopper LLC. Go on the website, go to contact. His email address is there. So hit him up. These aren't on the site. He's also making the fleece packs for them. And if you're a taller guy, he's actually now making modified extended seat posts. So he's taking this thing and making it awesome and, you know, more modern. I heard somebody say he was working on a leveling system for it. I've brainstormed a little bit myself. I can't figure nothing out, and I'm scared to start cutting into too much metal. So, but before I end this video, I almost just forgot. Like I said, I'm not going to do a tree stand video and not go over my safety harness, because you all should be wearing one. And it's dumb if you don't, because this dryad killdeer is nothing. It weighs nothing. It's simple. It doesn't go over your shoulders. It's a rock climbing style harness. You literally, I mean, it is nothing. You should always be wearing this. I'm very conscious. Like I said, I got kids inside eating lunch right now. I got a wife. I don't intend to be a macho man and hunt without one and fall out of my stand and not be able to come home to these people that need me. So that's what I walk in with this thing on. Normally I run it just under my actual belt. I keep my leg straps permanently fixed to this thing with I got a crisscross zip tie on the bridge loop thing, and these leg straps just go under. Got a couple leg lifters on the side here. I've got all this is permanently fixed to my adjustments. I just got tired of putting them on every time. And your leg straps just G-hook in there. So repeat on the other side, same deal. Got these pouches. In this pouch, my stick straps, I carry them separate because I run them buckleless. They takes me 2 seconds to get them out of there and hook them to the tree. My lineman's belt, these are great. This is the Featherlight Lineman's by Wildline Ropes. Justin Campbell, you find him on the mobile sites. He makes literally the best ropes. This Wildline hitch that he has made, you can adjust this thing like a freaking mechanical sender, and it's not mechanical, so it ain't gonna fail. Really good peace of mind using these ropes, and I can't thank the guys that do this stuff enough, because again, this is the stuff getting me home to my kids inside right now. So awesome stuff, Justin. Kudos. I figured I wanted to give you a little plug in this video, man. So got the Wildline rope for the lineman's belt. No different on this side. This is my tether. Same thing by Justin. This is a tether. Got the bigger Wildline hitch on this one. Works freaking amazing. This is my pull-up rope for my bow. It's just Dynaglide with 2 S-beaners, figure 8, never tangles. And then tree hopper woodpecker drill and 4 bolts. Where I can use these legally, every now and then I'll use a handful of bolts to get a couple more feet in height if I need to. If my sticks don't get me up to the cover I need. I added the folding handle that he sells to this. Locks into place. Drill bit pops out. Get up to the tree. Good to go. So it all fits down in here nice. So that's my setup, guys. Like I said, I wasn't going to do a tree stand video without going over my safety harness. So y'all be wearing one. If you're not, start. You got people that care about you. Don't be an idiot. So I hope you all enjoy this video. I'm going to add it to the gear tips playlist, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Sorry I kind of flew through that. I didn't really want to make this video 20 minutes long, but I just wanted to make it in-depth and understandable to everybody. So let me know if you guys need anything else in the comments. If you want to see anything else I use. Like I said, I'm a gear guy, so I don't mind sharing what's been working for me. So y'all have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This old boat is taking water. Won't be long till it goes down. Had enough to push us over.